What is up, guys? Nicholas Marsling here, aka Dire178, and welcome to my iPhone 5 versus PlayStation Vita Q&A. If you look down here, we have lots of dislikes, and when I see too much dislikes, I have to explain why I made the video in the first place. So there's a lot of questions out there, so I have to make the video a little bit short, so I can do all these things really fast. I don't really want this thing to be dragged. I did this like 10 times already, and they came out too long. So we're gonna try my best to do this. First thing I'm going to do is the main thing that everybody's been saying is, why am I comparing a mobile phone to a game console? We have to go back to our roots and understand what a video game console is. A video game console is an interactive entertainment computer or a customized computer system that produces a video display signal which can be used with a display device to play video games, which exactly the iPhone 5 is. And to distinguish a mobile phone from a game console is that it has to primarily be used to play games. Alright, so that is what the definition of a video game console is. It's primarily used to play games. Now, many people out there buy an iPhone just to play games on it, just to make it into an iPod. Because they already have the iPhone, they took the service off, they got a new phone, they use it for an iPod. So it can be primarily used to just play games. So it is a game console, guys. I don't know why you guys say it's not, but it is. It's a handheld game console. If you want it to be. It can be anything the hell you want. Now, I just want to go to number 2 here because this is really funny to me. Can't compare a game console to a mobile system. Dumb. I thought that the PlayStation Vita was a mobile system and a game console. And I believe an iPhone 5 is a game console and a mobile system. So, the hell you're talking about. Anyway, another person says here that this screenshot here has been, I think, altered or something. That's what he said. Let's see. We have an iPhone fanboy here. He says it has been altered or something like that. I don't know. I reset it. The video's gonna play. God damn it. Sorry, guys, for messing with you guys here. Let's press pause. There we go. Alright, so somebody said here, yeah. So Uncharted, Golden Abyss screenshot fake. Touched up screenshot. The real screenshot are very jagged. Okay, so I did not touch any of these photos up. Basically, what the PlayStation Vita does is it puts a blur filter on top of its screenshots, so that when you blow up the picture, it doesn't look very horrible. Because if it gives you a live screenshot and you blow up the picture, like put it on a laptop or an iPad or something, you'll see lots of pixels and it'd be a horrible picture. So what they try to do is put a blur filter on top so that you can blow it up as much as you want and you can see that's beautiful. But if you look at it on the screen, on its OLED screen, it still looks pretty beautiful. It does not compare to this. You do see pixels, but that's only because the PlayStation Vita screen does not hide pixels. And that is what the iPhone screen does. With its Retina display screen, it hides pixels. So let's say one day that the iPhone was advanced enough to play this game, it would look like this because it would not show any pixels due to its Retina display screen. And the PlayStation Vita will not get any updates because Sony already said that we're getting its crappy, fucking stupid 8-year cycle. So 8 years from now, the PlayStation 4 will be out, just like the PlayStation Portable and PlayStation 2. It took us 8 years for the PlayStation Portable to look like the PlayStation 2, but the PlayStation 3 was out and the PlayStation Portable is obsolete. So 8 years from now, the PlayStation Vita will look like a PS3, but the PS4 will be out, and the graphics will look obsolete as well. So, as for the iPhone, every single year a new iPhone is out with a stronger graphics chip, and 8 years from now, this thing will blow the Vita out the water. In fact, 5 or 4 years from now, it'll blow the Vita out the water in specs. There's already phones and stuff out there that has 2 gigahertz of a 2 gigahertz processor, quad core processor, all these cool things that the Vita doesn't. There's one guy here that says the Vita does have a 2 gigahertz processor, an A9 quad core processor. It does have a quad core processor and a quad core GPU, but does not have a 2 gigahertz processor, guys. It only has one. Okay, just like the iPhone, it only has one. Another one, I already answered this. Another thing. The Vita can also be competed with the iPhone 5. Why? Because many years back, what was the DS primarily used for? games. You could do jack shit other than games. All you can do was video games. The first version of the PlayStation Portable all you can do is play games. But as years went by, PlayStation 3, portable devices, Xbox 360, all want to be these entertainment devices that the iPhone is already. iPhone doesn't have to improve on its entertainment. It just has to improve on its graphics and gaming, and that's exactly what they're doing. Every year we see a better game on the iPhone and iPad. So yeah, it could very well be in the future. It could very well have these great games that looks better than the Vita. Now, it's not only to bash the Vita that I'm here for. Okay, so the Vita does have physical buttons that the iPhone does not have. It has the stupid touchscreen that you have to press on that I really hated. And that's why I have a Vita, to play with physical buttons. But to many, they don't care about this. The iPhone 5 has much more sales than the Vita in day one. And many of these guys have these games like Angry Birds or whatnot, and it's very portable. As for the Vita, you have to have a secondary bag to hold all your games, and the Vita itself, it can't be in your pocket. It's very portable. And many years from now, it's getting slimmer and slimmer with better graphics. So, I mean, I don't know. 3 years from now, the graphics will be amazing. One person here says, which will be my last comment that I'll be responding to, because it'll pretty much answer everything about the graphics. He says, you know that Need for Speed Most Wanted had better graphics than the iPhone 5 version. It did. Not to mention Spy Hunter. This was very funny to me when I saw this. I laughed. Okay, Spy Hunter, if you didn't know how that looked, I don't even know why they made this. It looks like they regurgitated a 3DS game, farted on it, and put it on a Vita and told you, here is a racing game, play it. I don't even know. This, the trailer for this, look at the trailer's graphics for this game. Very beautiful. Now look at the gameplay of this game. Let's see here. Let's try this. Look at that. The iPhone bypasses this. This looks like a DS. It looks like an N64. Look, what is this? The F is this? I know this was a GBA game and they made it 3D and whatnot, but still, guys, make it better. Don't just, I don't even know. Spy Hunter, not that great of a example that he gave me here. Some of the PS Vita games are just like PS3 versions. For example, Mortal Kombat, I agree. Black Ops Declassified? No. Alright, I should have left this open, but let's look at a couple photos here that we have. We have Mortal Kombat 4, 0, and we have Black Ops Declassified. This made me mad. This is supposed to be the turning point for the Vita, like Assassin's Creed, but they did not care about the textures at all. Look at the gun's textures compared to this gun's textures. Look at the player textures compared to this player's textures. This is a screenshot that PlayStation gave us. They at least could have made it look better, at least a screenshot. So you already know the gameplay is going to be crappy. Look at the lighting. Now look at the lighting here. Look at the muzzle flashes. Luckily we didn't have any muzzle flashes here. But you can see the difference here in the textures. This game is 12 players. This is a 6 versus 6 game. This is a 4 versus 4 game. This is on iPhone and this is on a console. This made me mad. I want Call of Duty. I already canceled the pre-order for this. And maybe reviews like IGN will tell me. This is made by Nihilistic. It already sounded fishy because Nihilistic did a horrible version of what's that game? I forgot what the Fireman one night. That was a 2 versus 2 game. My God. And the highest was 4 versus 4. So not even close to being a great game. Marvel versus Capcom 3 was great. It took a little bit of time to come out. The same as Street Fighter X Tekken. Assassin's Creed does look good. Does not look like the PlayStation 3 counterpart, but it's okay. I play it. It is great. And Munition Racers has been downsized. I have another couple games here. The Lego games are all ported from 3DS. Okay. I already said all these things. Absolot has been ported from 3DS and iPhone. And Dungeon Hunter has been ported from iPhone. So, yeah, I still think that the iPhone 5 can be better than the Vita. It can, but it's not. The Vita is still a much more powerful device than the iPhone 5. But we need developers, and without this, the Vita is going to be back. And the iPhone 5 is going to be freaking in front of us. I don't know. So guys, please comment. Think about what you're about to comment about. Please think before you do it, or do a little bit of research before you comment, or before you dislike a video. Thanks for watching. Dire178. Thanks. Subscribe.